This is the pivot point trading system from proptradingindicators.com. We do have the automated pivot point trading strategy on. We're just into the U.S. cash session open, just past 8:30 U.S. Central Time. There's a specific time window when we look for automated trade setups. When that time window starts, we'll take the next signal. I do have the PPG indicator running. That's this red and green line. And there we go. We just got a dot. I heard the audible tone. We are signaled into a trade. And market's pretty active here out of the open. Stop just moved to break even plus. On a 150K account, I like to hit at least 700 a day. And then I could just hit the flatten button, turn the strategy off, and be done for the day. Since I want you to see how the automated system works, we'll let it run a bit here out of the open. Now I am trading 5 MNQs. Typically on a 150K prop account, I'll trade between 4 and 5 on optimized settings. So there we are. We already have hit the 700. I could flatten and call it a day. The automated strategy handles stop, a distant out target. We do have a break-even threshold when you can set how many ticks in the money. We'll take your stop and move it to break-even plus. Everything's completely adjustable. Where's your stop? Where's your target? Where's your break-even threshold? And it's all related to, what time frame you're on for what instrument. We got traders trading the ES, MES, trading gold, trading oil, trading, the NQ, the MNQ, micros, minis, and so on. I like to trade using this type of system, basically to go after a daily profit objective and shut down for the day. In the strategy, we have daily profit objective, daily loss. So if it hits that, it shuts down trading for the day and all done. Okay, so we just flipped. We just had a counter signal and flipped. We held a little bit of positive P&L from the prior trade. So the automation is running everything. When we get to our break-even threshold, stop would move to break-even plus. On a 300K account, I like to go for at least $1,250 per 300K account. I do include in the training the right way to trade automated on prop accounts, even if they don't allow it. It's not hard at all. You just have to set it up right. So completely automated. Now the signals are outputs on the PPG1 indicator, pivot point group 1 indicator. So they can be used with third-party tools. So you can do your own custom automation, or you can just use the pivot point strat that we include with the system. You get the PPG1 indicator. You get the adaptive trend cloud indicator with the diamonds. That's really good for quick scalpers that want a quick scalp in alignment with running trends. And you see it, market bounces off a level. You got a big fat W pattern. Market lifts, and then you're getting long signals in a running uptrend that you can quick scalp and so on. So all kinds of different capabilities with the system. So we're back over 700. I could hit flatten button, turn off the strategy, be done for the day. But like I said, I'll let it run a bit. So you get a range of indicators. You get the automated strategy. We have a whole bunch of different symmetrical Renkos that you can download. So you can use different types of symmetrical Renkos with the system. And then the other part of the program, I like building hybrid advanced indicators with unique math. And my programmer that runs the website and does admin and everything likes to do, I guess you could say unique computational style programming. So anyhow, we're going to be adding additional indicators each month to the program. So the program will expand over time, meaning you're going to keep getting more and more new tools. Predominantly focused, though, on symmetrical Renko style of trading, or what I call pivot point. We are basically trading, from pivot to pivot to pivot to pivot, in optimized settings in time windows that are most efficient for that particular instrument time frame. So anyhow, we'll let the system run a bit. We've had 2 times now. We're over daily goal. We could have shut down for the day. Now, in the strategy, if I would have set, hey, the second I hit $705, shut it down, it shuts it down. It blips out the position, locks in your, profit objective, and then it gets rid of any, leftover orders. So it handles everything. And it's fantastic. It's a very efficient way to go in and attack your prop accounts so you can get daily profit objective. Now, we do have traders, and you can use the system to do intraday position trading, where you run it for extended periods of the day on higher time frames. And if you go even higher time frames, you can use it for very precision-based and very efficient swing trading. So this isn't just a, I guess you could say, scalping type system. It has all kinds of capabilities, both intraday position trading, swing trading, and then right here on this particular set of settings on this instrument, I'm using it more for the objective of going and getting my daily profit objective. Now, one of the reasons I worked with my programmer that wanted to launch a website that continually was like an indicator store and continually grew a range of tools that the traders get with any program that they join. I kind of said you got to have a core system. So this is the core system to launch something like that. And the system needs to have some multi-dimensional capabilities, not be, so focused that we can only use it for scalping on a prop account. So anyhow, this is a very good system that can be used on a range of different time frames for different objectives. The nice thing, it runs on NT8. We prefer running the system on NT8 that's being fed with CQG data, or if you want to pay for it, you can pay for DTNIQ feed to power the charts, run the automation, and then talk out the trade activity, to an Apex account, to a Take Profit Trader account, to Lucid account, to this account, to that account, however you want to do it. So there's different trade copiers that we recommend that you can use. And we teach within the program the right way to trade copy out from master accounts that are running the automation that are different than the accounts that you're talking out trade activity to for for your live or funded accounts or accounts in eval. And another aspect of this program, we use the system on certain timeframes and settings to go past evaluations really quick, like not in like 7 or 8 days, but like in 3 days. Then you can dial it back a bit and use it on those same settings, but with lower position sizing to go then trade for your daily profit objective. So, if you're getting even 500 a day on 100 per 150K account, and you're done in under an hour each day, that's a heck of a capability where you make the money not like, oh, I'm going to go try to make 4 or 5 grand a day in a 150K account day after day after day. That's not optimal. I'm just going to make 500 a day, but I'm trading 5 accounts. Or if you're talking out trade activity to 20 accounts at a prop firm that owns, that allows you to have 20 accounts, and you're doing, let's say, 1,000 to 1,250 a day per 300K accounts, and you're trading 20 accounts. You're trading the system on one platform, but you're talking out the trade activity to 20 accounts. That's mind-boggling dynamic monthly revenue. The key is you got to have a system that day after day after day can get you home to your daily profit objective. And we've got that system. And the beauty of this system, there's so many time frames and so many settings combinations that we could have 10,000 traders on the system and everybody could be off doing their own thing on their own time frames and settings, not overlapping with what the other guy's doing because of how strong the system is. And a lot of it is the math that we use in the indicators is unique. So we make the indicators responsive to price, but also the indicators have an ability to not get as manipulated by cyclical price activity as a typical indicator like an SMA, an EMA, or something like that. So that's a big thing because price cycles a lot, and you have to account for that in how you built the overall system. So here it is. It's the pivot point trading system. And there we are. We're done. We're going to turn off the strategy to make sure it doesn't take any more trades. We're done pretty quick. It's about 15, 20 minutes past the US session open, and we're close to double what I would typically go for daily goal. If you have any questions, let me pull up the email address. So info@proptradingindicators.com. This is the pivot point trading approach to trading the markets with symmetrical Renko candles. And this website run by one of my special programmers, I told him I would collaborate him on bringing him conceptualized unique tools that he can then program and deploy so that the program expands. So once you come into the program, it's not static. It's not like, okay, here's what you get for the 6-month plan. It's like, here's what you get. And then 2 weeks later, oh, here's another thing. And 2 weeks later, oh, here's another thing. So we're going to keep adding. I'm going to help him add an ongoing cache of advanced tools for the manual or the automated trader on the NT8 platform. That's the platform he programs on. He doesn't want to mess with any other platforms. That's fine. And onward and upward. So we're just getting warmed up. Fantastic system for trading your prop accounts or your personal accounts. A very efficient system. And if you have any questions at all, just contact us at info@proptradingindicators.com.